Good morning. Welcome to the channel. If you're new here, welcome, and if you've been around for a while, welcome back. Well, it's raining here today. It's a good, steady, hard rain. I thought I'd just step out here and show you the front garden. We hadn't been out here in the front garden for a while. I've been busy with the vegetable garden and putting up all that bounty that's been coming from that vegetable garden's produced. We've got a little break in the rain, so I'll just show you how overgrown everything is. How everything's starting to die back. You can see here the echinacea started to die back. Now I leave these seed pods because the birds love these. The little birds love the echinacea seeds and they're on them all day. I guess it's a type of thistle for them. They just enjoy it. But things are really overgrown, and then there's some things here that's dying back. I've had hummingbirds over here on this status all morning. They've really been enjoying that. There are a few things still blooming, and inside you'll see, or over here, this passion flower is just growing over everything. We hadn't got out here and trimmed it up, and you can see the passion flower fruits just hanging down all over the vine. And when they ripen up, we'll harvest those, and they'll make really good jelly. And sometimes I make a drink out of them. Well, Donald and I were able to go with our family this weekend. We were able to go to the mountains and enjoy a good day yesterday on Sunday. And we went to my brother-in-law and my sister's property and gathered some rocks. Donald and my brother-in-law gathered these rocks. And they're beautiful. Some of them's really big. Here, I'll show you in size reference to my foot. Well, we needed a few more rocks over here on this side of the flower garden because we didn't have any borders that are over here. They're just, this is where the pine needles are because there are pine trees here, and the pine needles naturally fall here, and I've never really put a border right here on the side. I've always kept it kind of natural. But this year I thought Donald and I would just add, a stone border around these gardens over here, just to try to keep them intact a little bit more. We've got this passion flower. It grew well this year, but it still did not bloom. I've had this passion flower, is a red one, and I've had it for 2 years, and it's still yet to bloom. I may not have that in enough sun, so I might have to make a decision as to whether to keep that here or not. We have the raspberries over here that are just growing like crazy. They'll have to be trimmed back. And there's that pretty begonia that I really love. I think it's so pretty. It's blooming, and it's getting some rain, so it's getting watered today. That raspberry bramble is huge. And here's the little starting of the begonia that I took last year, so now I have 2 of those. But there's a lot to be done out here that I haven't been able to get to because I've been working in the back gardens. There's been vegetables and things to harvest and to put up, and a lot of things going on, and I was not able to get it all done this year and keep this garden looking good. I'm not a full-time gardener. I wish I could be, but I garden every chance I get. Here's that raspberry bramble. Look how big that thing has gotten. It's got to be cut back. There's some things over here in the shade that's getting watered. Haven't worked on the path that goes to the future potting shed. I haven't had opportunity to work on that this year, but when fall gets here, I'll be getting out here a little bit more. We won't be having these 98-degree days, and so I'll be able to work out here in the fall a little bit more than I have been so far. Now these things are starting to die back. You can see there's the echinacea, it's dying back, and the clematis, its days are looking thin. But it's the end of a summer garden. Things are full grown. That's a big elderberry plant right here. We left a few elderberries for the birds. We got a good harvest off of this elderberry bush this year. And then over there you can see against the house is a whole big clump of elderberries that I needed to harvest. But I didn't get to them yet. They're right here, if you can see them. But the garden is grown. There's the pine trees there. That's what gives us some shade here, since we cut off one of the major, or cut down one of the major trees that we used to have right here. We used to have a really big maple tree right here, but we had to have that cut down because our water line was right beside of there, and that tree was getting so big, we were afraid that it was going to get hit by a storm, one of the storms that comes here and causes a lot of tree damage when the winds blow and it gets really rough. So we went ahead and had that tree that was right here, the maple, cut down, and it opened up the yard and gave us more sun. But things are really, really overgrown. Now here's that statice. You know, those hummingbirds just love that thing. And it's still got a few blooms on it and they're going at it. But you start seeing things like this. Things are starting to die back some. It's the time of the year. We're going to get out here the next sunny day that we both have off and get out here and cut back our garden. This is the year when we start cutting everything back and we add some soil amendments and some mulch to these flower beds out here, and it's time for that to happen. But I won't be needing to do too much out here. Just general maintenance, and I'll bring y'all along with me when we get some of that stuff going on. I just wanted to show you what was going on out here. What we had left that was looking good, and all of the things that are dying back. And it's time for them all to be cut back. And show you some plans with the rocks and stuff to go around the border of some of the flower beds. While we were out on their property, we harvested some mallow so that we could make some different things with those. And a little bit of goldenrod. I didn't harvest a lot of goldenrod because I have a little bit left from last year, but we harvested a little goldenrod. And then we harvested some jewelweed. Jewelweed makes a great lotion for skin irritations, and especially for poison oak and poison sumac. And it grows near river banks and near creek banks. Wherever it's moist, it'll grow. And these distinct orange flowers let you know when it's ready, and you can harvest it and make a great, some people make soap from it, some people make lotion, different things that helps in the remedy of poison ivy irritation. So me and Donald got some mallow and we got some jewelweed. And I'm going to go back in because the rain's starting to pick back up and I don't want to be caught out here in a downpour. We've had several downpours this morning. You can see all the work that needs to be done here, all the things that are drying up, and the season's ending. You know, we've had weeks of 98-degree weather, and the heat index felt to be like 112. So there was just things that were taking a beating from that type of heat out here. And no matter how much you water, when it gets that hot, you just lose some of the flowers. I'm going to go ahead and get the trash can and take it down to the road. Trash pickup is tomorrow. But if I go ahead and take it down there, then it'll be down there. And I won't forget it. It took 2 hands to get that thing down to the road. It was a little heavy this week. Now the pretty morning glories and those knockout roses still look pretty. That's really the bright spot in the garden right now. And those statice. But there's not much left in this late summer garden. It's time for the fall clean up and the fall decisions to be made in the garden. And I always look forward to that because everything looks so clean and pretty when you get the stuff cut back and a good layer of mulch and stuff down. Look at those pretty kitties. Now they're waiting for me to come back in. Well, I'm going to include some footage of our adventure with my sister and her husband this weekend. We went to the old Red Mill general store. That was very interesting. Had a lot of good old standby things and a good place to just go get some things that you can't always find at the regular hardware and stuff around here. So I really enjoyed going there with her and looking. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope you enjoy this video. Olive Garden.
Yeah, I'm just sitting down to eat right now, bud. How you doing?
We are at this little general store out here. We're going to go in here and see what they've got. Some beautiful stuff out here. They've got a salvia like I've got out in the front yard, and that thing is beautiful. What's the favorite candy you like? We like this. Look, it's smaller than the
Yeah.
fruit stand. Oh, a little milk chocolate.
They got different flavors.
This is Debbie. She's my sister.
Little bags.
Showing all the different candies.
Yeah. There's more of those. More of these all over there.
Oh gosh, it does.
Some of this.
This is Red Hill General Store.
Remember these?
Oh yeah, I remember them, don't you?
Yeah.
Thought we was something with that,
I know
didn't we?
we'd have a ring around our neck and eat them, and they'd be on there.
And then you'd have a necklace with just 8.
Yeah. Yeah. Candies in it,
Yeah.
and it's $6.99 a pound.
Oh, okay.
I like the Chico sticks.
Yeah. And the old bazooka bubble
Yeah, I'm gonna
gum.
throw me some of them in there too. Probably already got a pound here. I think. Is that a pound?
I don't know. They should have a scale. Over there's the scale. See
Yeah,
it?
they do.
Run up there and see how much you got. Got a lot of good popcorn here. Honey. It's a scoop and a half there, ain't it?
This stuff is for tourists.
Yeah. Look at all this jelly.
You buy a whole vanilla bean,
How much is that?
$15.99.
For one vanilla bean? Okay. So they got Crocs, the weights that go on Crocs, and the lids.
They got the churns.
Yeah,
You can make your own butter.
churn your own butter. Now these lids are hard to find.
Yeah, they also got the wooden lids.
Yeah.
Or if you just want to make your kraut, and
How much is that wooden lid?
it is $14.99.
Different size weights for your different sized Crocs.
The lids. And when you want to do your butter, and then when you do your kraut.
Yeah, I like those. I've got one, but mine's short.
Yeah, that's the big ones.
It's a good sized one.
This is what your kraut looks like with the wooden lid.
Oh yeah. Nice. Who needs canisters when you got that, right? Oh, but they're not airtight. They don't have a rubber seal, but they still work.
But these are usually airtight because it sinks down in there.
Yeah.
You see how the top's made. You can put your weights on there.
I like
Hold
that.
that down.
That's awesome. Beautiful. Our kind of thing right here. Oh yeah. Casserole dish.
There's your beans. Right here.
Oh yeah. I like how they have the cover over these. Up there at the fruit stand, they're not covered up. Of course you wash them before you use them, but I just like the fact that it's got a cover over them, don't you?
Yeah.
Look at that little thing. Hold you scrubby.
Uh-huh. Gadgets too.
This is the back in the day when you actually used a strawberry huller to take off the green off of your strawberry, and you just didn't cut the whole end of the strawberry off and waste the fruit. All the tattlers, yeah. Reusable. Your rubber ring would last a long time, wouldn't it?
You can buy the rubber ring.
Oh yeah. They got about everything you would need for canning right here, don't they? It's amazing.
They also work on your pressure can. They'll check your gauge and make sure it's working right. Everything.
Well, if I don't know that, I brought mine. I need one that needs
Look, these are the porcelain ones.
Which is
the tattlers.
Huh? No.
So there's the tattler lids.
Yeah.
get the size you need.
There's the rubber rings for them.
So they're about $1 more, and you can use them forever.
$9.49. You gotta get the rings.
Wayne's counting. Yeah.
4 of them will do about 48 jars.
Yeah.
That's
Get
awesome.
Go ahead.
You can get these. You got 1, 2, 3. You got 5 in here. You can get this little stainless steel one for your oils.
Yeah.
And over there, all the beer stuff, making beer.
Oh yeah, making beer and wine.
I was going to show Donna this gadget aisle right here because there's some neat stuff on there.
Yeah.
It really is.
Have you already been down through here?
No, she went straight on the cans.
Yeah.
I know she does oils, and I didn't know if she needed a funnel designated for oil.
Salad dressing.
Oh yeah. And with the what's it got? The recipes on there.
Yeah, it's got the recipe on the side of the
That's the
jar.
way we need to go.
Isn't that neat?
Yes.
This might be a good club.
Yeah, we come down here. I do like this aisle.
Look at these magnets.
Oh, I love those. That's a smidgen, a pinch, and a
Yeah.
dash.
Look at this. Tablespoon and teaspoon.
How much are those, Debbie?
Magnets.
Oh yeah, I like
They're
that.
magnets. Stick them on the side of your refrigerator.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. Can't be that much.
No, I like
that. It should be on
those.
the box right there.
$5.99.
Yeah, because see, you got all those, a drop,
A smidgen.
smidgen, a pinch, and a dash.
Mm-hmm.
There's a smidgen. We actually have some old recipes that say that. Look, a smidgen is probably a 16th of a teaspoon. That's adorable.
I don't know.
That's little bitty. Yeah.
Debbie found some tiny utensils. Oh, that's awesome.
You like these?
Yep.
We'll get a different one out.
Oh, you talking about a teaspoon?
Look at that.
That's a teaspoon.
Yeah. What would that be? A fermenting spoon? What are they calling it?
It says a teaspoon.
Oh, okay.
I think I'll get me one of these.
Well, how much are they?
$19.99.
Oh, $20. That's a very unusual thing. I gotta say, that's probably the only one I've ever saw that long.
Yeah. Good for cocktails too.
Oh, that's a good idea. I don't drink cocktails, maybe mocktails.
Yeah, mocktail.
The gravy inside.
Would you like to share, baby?
Well, I don't see why not.
Okay. I want this.
This is a teaspoon. Look how long it is.
Oh, yeah. Sandwich spreader there. Look these little things. I like this one. I have one very similar to it.
Look.
Oh, look at that. That's tiny. Tiny little mortar and pestle. Which one's the mortar and which one's the pestle?
This is the pestle. That's the mortar.
Okay.
You know. Well, it says all opposite right there, don't it?
What can you grind with it?
Grind herbs, spices, nuts, and for fresher flavor.
Okay. Now there's some beautiful lids if you want to make gifts. Blackberry jam, blueberry jam, wouldn't those be beautiful in the jars? These little jars right here for spices. Got your stock pots down here. Your old dish pans. Here's all your bottles for ferments. This is a true general store, isn't it? Carboys down here. Jody bought Stormy one of them.
Isn't that neat?
It's adorable. A little set of pots and pans. Okay, what have you got there?
So it is a weather stick.
Okay.
This is it right here.
Davis Hill weather stick. How's that work?
You put it up, you nail it up on your front porch outside, and it'll tell you if the sun's going to shine or if it's going to rain. It'll go down.
Oh, okay.
Go up. It really works too.
Oh, that's amazing. I've never saw one of those. Do you have one?
No, I don't have one.
Okay. Kind of
But,
like a divining rod when you find water.
Yeah. Nancy, hope you're watching. Love you, sis.
Penny banks.
Tea towels.
Yeah. I love these dishcloths.
This is the ultimate stove.
Yep. Do you cook them? Help you heat your house?
See, look. The oven. Oh, this is nice.
What's that? Heat your water? Warming?
Warming. This is,
Yeah, it's a warming oven. I see
Yeah.
that.
you see, look.
Oh, this one's got a hot water coil for your hot water. Oh, yeah. Love it. Those are awesome. Amish made.
Yes. This,
Everything you could use, need for an oil lamp. The globes. The oil. Wicks. Of all different sizes for all different kinds of lamps.
see this?
Oh, look at that. A back reflector. It's amazing. Can't find that everywhere, just anywhere. Oh, look at that.
Power goes out.
I didn't even know that existed.
Yeah.
I'll warm it up later.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing. Charlie's soap's not made for far from us.
Yeah.
How much is that? $25 a gallon?
Oh yeah. $24.99 for the.
That's a good all natural soap that lasts a long time. That one right there would last you a whole year. It's 160 loads of laundry,
Yeah.
but you can use it for so much more.
Can you
Don't-
put your essential oil in it
Yeah,
to make it smell like you want it
yeah,
to?
you can. It's awesome. That's an awesome soap. The man used to own a mill,
Mm-hmm.
and he created that soap to clean his merchandise that got oil on it from the machine.
Uh-huh.
And now he no longer runs the mill and just sells the soap.
Yeah.
Isn't that awesome?
That is awesome.
I just melt beeswax and coconut oil together and make my own feed and wax now.
Fine.
Love that.
They've been stacking rocks.
That's something else, ain't it? Beautiful. The reflection of the sunset, look.
Oh yeah.
Look, it's down here on the river.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty. I would take it over. I shouldn't say that.
You have to admit this is a free section, ain't it?
Oh, yeah.
Tell Dustin he could go mountain climbing right there.
He would love it. It relaxes him.